Alright, first things first. I want to thank you all for subscribing. I'm deeply honored and I'm very humbled by your response. I never expected that I will garner 10,000 subscribers, not even in my wildest dreams. I wanted to garner subscribers, but I never thought that it would happen in the course of a month near about. I think I was around at 3,000 subs, and I'm almost close to 10,000. It's prominently because of that one video, that Feminist one, which I know a lot of people are saying I should make similar content, but I find it very difficult to make content like that. It's very it's a very sterile sort of a content, and it irritates me immensely to sit down and make content like that. It doesn't really give me a lot of happiness. So I want you to enjoy that for now. Perhaps someday I will make feminist related content again, but not right now. I don't really feel like it. It's very taxing on the mind. I know you realize that. And I'm sure none of you really sit down and spend your hours just listening to anti-feminist talks one after the other. I don't think that's a very productive thing to do, and that's a very toxic thing to do for you. It's going to fester on the inside. It's not going to make you a very happy person. It's going to divorce you from the opposite sex even more. We complement each other. We aren't sworn enemies. And to obsess over that kind of toxic nonsense over the internet is going to meddle with your psyche a great deal. You're not going to enjoy what that is going to make you. You're going to become an unhappier person. And you don't want that, trust me. I don't want that, trust me. So, for now, I will not be meddling with that kind of content. What I really want to do is help young men, impressionable young men and women, of course, to reconnect this sort of the severed bond, the complementary nature of each other, which has sort of gone out the window in the recent past because of the social narrative. That's of course one thing. There are plenty of other things that I want to do with the channel. Yeah. So again, thank you very much for 10,000 subscribers. And I wanted to shoot one of the videos that I had promised earlier about why I think, or the rules that I base my life on, for men to take what they can from it and discard the rest. So I wanted to make something of that sort, and I actually sat down to make that. But I'm a little under the weather. Some allergies, I guess the heat also, quite a few things combined really. I've got a terrible fever. So I couldn't formulate my thoughts properly. And though I wanted to do that, it would have been a disservice to do that half-heartedly, or be groggy and not really put my point across in the most productive way, most eloquent way that I want to. So that's that. Now, why I took a sabbatical from YouTube is also something that I should address right now. I wasn't really, I'm still uncertain on what to do with the channel, how to take it forward. I have quite a few ideas, and from the comments that I've been reading, you sort of like quite a few of my ideas, so I'm going to experiment with all of them. Now, the pattern that I would want to follow is, so why I left, I'll come back to that. Why I left, or why I took a sabbatical, was because predominantly I was noticing a lot of content that was revolving around the roast concept. Alright, take a video from this person, roast that person, go ahead. I don't know how productive that is for your life or mine. It's entertainment, of course, yes, and it's humorous every now and then. I don't deny that at all. It's very taxing on the psyche, to be honest. And I can be an extremely cruel person from time to time as well. I don't want to fall back into that space where I constantly obsess over finding people to make fun of. I don't know, I've just grown up, man. I don't know how else to put it across. Find it very juvenile, to be precise. It's very juvenile. And I don't want to garner an audience that sort of enjoys me constantly making fun of other people. There are plenty of YouTube channels you can go to for that. Why do you need me for that? There are thousands and thousands of YouTube channels for that, with very crass humor, very childish humor. But of course, every now and then even I enjoy it. I won't deny that. So yeah, I mean, don't expect me to constantly roast people or make videos on roasting people. Not enjoyable at all. Okay, um, that is that. Also, मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि शायद हिंदी में भी थोड़ी वीडियो बनानी चाहिए, थोड़ा ऑडियंस, थोड़ा और कॉम्प्लेक्स ऑडियंस गार्नर होगा चैनल पे, शायद पता नहीं. तो वो भी एक चीज़ है जो पाइपलाइन में है. See, these days I'm working a 6 days job, alright? And the place where I work is very, very far from where I stay. I travel about 2 hours every day one side, so 4 घंटे उसमें चलेंगे. The remaining 9 hours shift, so 9 hours की shift होगी. तो 12, 13, 14 घंटे तो ऐसे ही जा रहे हैं मेरे दिन के, और 6 दिन. तो एक संडे को बैठ के वीडियो बनाना becomes very, very difficult, and I hope you realize that. So इसलिए भी I haven't been uploading consistently for the past few months. And what I wanted to do was get into YouTube full time. But when I started making videos, when I started pushing out the videos, I wasn't getting the kind of traction that I wanted. I know plenty of people who make absolutely stupid, crass content, and one video and it goes viral. And there I was putting effort in constructing deep monologues, which I thought that maybe because लोगों को लगेगा बड़ा genuine है, तो लोग and I'll start attracting a decent audience. But that wasn't working, and I sort of grew wary as well. I started losing the patience. So वो भी एक reason है. मतलब there are quite a few reasons really why I stopped uploading consistently. Also, I was getting a lot of requests from people to make more anti-feminist content. अरे भाई, that's terribly taxing on my psyche, man. It's terribly taxing for your psyche as well. Don't sit and watch wrecked feminist videos the entire day. It's going to corrode your mind, and it's going to make you inherently a toxic person at some point or the other. You're going to hate people, women in general, solely for existing. And for women as well. You're going to sit and watch BuzzFeed all day. You're going to start hating men for no reason at all. Not the greatest thing to do. At least I pay you the compliment, the subscribers, that you're a diverse audience and you've got some sort of, quoting the first video, grey matter, to understand the complexities of the human mind. So for me to talk about the complex topics of the human mind and not this one very, very small, very low tier topic, and constantly talk about that is not enjoyable really. Well, that's also one of the reasons why I left. और जो का sabbatical बोलूँगा, left बोला तो फिर subscriber dip होना शुरू हो जाएंगे आज से. But I'm very glad that I have around close to 10,000 subscribers, and I never thought that it's possible. So yeah, thank you for that. So I was thinking of going back to the topic that I had addressed a while back on why I think men suck, modern men suck, no role models, blah blah blah. Now, as I was saying, I would want to make a video on the few rules that I follow in my life that I've learned through trial and error, and perhaps you can learn from that as you will. Also, I was thinking of making a video on English because a lot of people have been asking me on how to refine your language. Maybe a haircare tip as well. मेरे भी खराब हो गए आजकल तो गर्मी की वजह से. I mean, yeah, quite a few things. I have ideas. I have a lot of content I wrote down in the past few months. So bear with me. Maybe once a month or twice. I'll try twice a month. I'll definitely try twice a month. वो ये ना एक Sunday मिलता है. उस एक Sunday के अंदर भी if I spend making the video, then I have no life of my left. Office or घर. वही है. But yeah, I mean, how many of you would be open if in case because I'm very well capable of that. I take very harsh decisions sometimes. But yeah, how many of you will be willing and able to donate to a Patreon in case I make it? Now, one of the subscribers gave me this idea, and I always thought Patreon was a little bit of a begging. But in case I leave my job, and it's a fairly high paying job, and I'm not asking to be compensated for the same, but you know, इतना कि हाँ बैठ के मैं वीडियो बनाऊँ तो ऐसा ना लगे कि बस जाए जा रहा है पैसा और कुछ है नहीं करने को. So maybe I should open a Patreon. How many of you would be willing and able to donate in case I do make a Patreon? It still seems like a little bit like begging, but banana tumhare liye raha hu video. I'm not saying I will. I would still have to battle my ego and see if I permit myself to make it. I think I might. Also, yeah, I'll try the wildlife thing as well. So I'm going to make this channel a mishmash of everything instead of making separate channels, because yes, quite a few of you said this, and you're right. Maintaining multiple YouTube channels is a headache. मेरे से एक नहीं हो रहा, मैं 3 कहाँ से संभालूंगा? So I'll put everything in this one, and you know, whatever you like, you don't like, you don't like. So yeah, that's totally up to you in the end. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to address the elephant in the room, and I think I've done that. So yeah, hold on, hold on to your horses. It's working. I'm not dead. Jesus will be back. So yeah. Just hold on and try and be a little patient with me. All right. On that note, I think I've made a fairly decent point. I hope you understood what I said. And I hope you have a great day, man. And women. Cheers.